Hey guys, welcome back to the program. Welcome back to the DeeTimeLove show. And today we have an exciting video. We have a brand new release from a company called Atowak. For those of you that are not familiar with the brand, they bring ultra complications at affordable prices without breaking the bank for us mere mortals lusting over overly engineered funky complications. But this is the most expensive watch to date, starting at $3,800 US. The Manta X must have something up its sleeve. With other brands using similar complications now, the market is becoming far more competitive. So Atowak now have used a Swiss movement as the heartbeat of the Manta X. They've also got a number of world's first 180-degree hexaprism 3D wandering hour system, world's first tidal gravitas minute wheel, the world's first involute gear system, the world's first tidal gravitas minute wheel, and all of this is crafted in grade 5 titanium. Yes, grade 5 titanium, the highest grade, and all these ingredients add up to a dish of excitement for most of these watch geeks lusting for a real conversation starter. Please note, you can start pre-ordering this timepiece from the 20th of April. Link in the description. Let's change perspective. Let's get back into the studio, look at the specifications, and I'll go through my first impressions to see whether this package is going to be worth what they're stating. But one thing is for sure, they've come up with some real great innovations, some real world first innovations, which has got me intrigued very much indeed. Let's take a closer look what you get with the timepiece before I give you my first impressions and go through the specification. It comes with the normal Atowak box, very nice indeed. They also include a very cool Atowak carry case as well, very nice. Nice little gadgets for the actual timepiece itself, but they also provide, as you can see here, a case protector as well for this grade 5 titanium, which is a very nice touch indeed, I have to say. But let's go through the specifications of this particular timepiece to see, what you're actually getting at this price point, guys. So you've got a case diameter of 42 millimeters. Lug to lug, you're looking at 49 millimeters with a case thickness of 13 millimeters. You can see the design of the case here, and it's sort of sandblasted finish, and the finish of the grade 5 titanium, very nice indeed. You can see that domed sapphire crystal where it elevates over there, a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. I love the way this is flush in the case, the actual crown as well, and you can see the engraving of the Atowak logo there, and I love the finish of this crown as well. Nice design there. You can see on the case there the way they've designed it. You've got AK, and then you can see those 3D hour hands there with the carbon fiber finish holding those 3D hour hands in place, and then you've got the minute track there below. Very nice indeed in terms of the finishing. In terms of the bandwidth, it's 26 millimeters. It comes also on a leather strap and a nylon strap, and it tapers down. And you've also got that titanium buckle there, very nicely finished, I have to say. Now, if you turn this over, you can see that this watch is hosting the Sellita SW200/2, which is heavily modified with that module to host that complication and that minute track and the gearing and so on. A lot of world's first. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to really get your head around all of those world's first. Will be in the link in the description. Another is sort of not a real clear case back, but as you can see, they have actually skeletonized the actual rotor. I would have actually liked to have seen that side of the case, also a, you could say, clear case, but just so we can see how this movement has been decorated and so on, and how the module complication works as well. This watch is 30 meters water resistant. It's got a 38 hours power reserve, and as all Sellita SW200s, it's got a 38 hours power reserve and beats at 28,800 beats per hour. But you guys are probably thinking, how do you tell the time? So let's just get the crown out so I can showcase to you guys how this actually works. So as you can see, it's 30 minutes past 8. And you can see how it works. Very easy indeed. So it's 50 minutes past 8, 55 minutes past 8. And then the time changes. And as you can see there, it's now 5 minutes past 9, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes past 9, 30, 35. You get my drift. So very easy to use and tell the time once you get used to the operating system. And you can see there in detail, we get a little closer for you, that carbon fiber holding the 3D hour hands together. You've got that mini track in the center, and you've got this beautiful minute track, and it's just very fluid in the way it operates as soon as you use the function through the actual crown. And it's very smooth, I have to say, the way it works, the crown. I'm very impressed. And it's definitely a step up from some of those Miyota movements. It actually works when you go the opposite direction as well. Check this out, guys. Look how quick and fluid it works with those new gears. Now, great spec, I have to say, but it is a $3,800 US watch. Now, are you really getting value for money? Well, first of all, you're getting a lot of innovation, I would say. I do like the grade 5 titanium case. This watch does come with 2 straps as well, sapphire crystal. I guess you're really paying for the module that goes on top of that SW200, that heavily modified movement. There's a lot of work that goes into this, I have to say. A lot of firsts. I do love the way the minute track operates. Something different. Is the design worth the price? Well, there aren't many watches out there at the moment with this type of complication. It's a world's first. There are similar to the other models they have in the lineup. Look at it at different angles. It's one hell of a good looking watch. If you like this type of futuristic design, it's always going to be a Marmite watch, in my opinion. When you go out and design something totally different, it's not going to appeal to the norm. So you always risk the fact of people turning their head and saying, wow, that's a hideous watch. And there's going to be some people that will say that is absolutely amazing. What a beautiful timepiece. Some people love these types of cool, funky designs. And this is what this Atowak is. But the only difference is now they've innovated a few things themselves into the watch, giving it far more substance. And also, no one can complain that it's not using a Swiss movement anymore, as they are. So very cool innovation from Atowak. Nice sandblasted finish on the actual case, giving it that futuristic industrial design. And yeah, it's an interesting timepiece. The only thing I would say, at $3,800 US, it falls in line with some top competition from some very well-known Swiss watch manufacturers now, like the Mad One. So there are alternatives out there at similar price points. So it has to be one hell of a piece. Now, in terms of craftsmanship and quality, it's superb, I have to say. Really nicely put together. I'll leave you some shots of the loom now, guys, so you guys can check that out. I wish it would last a little bit longer, but this is not a dive watch or anything like that. It's only 30 meters water resistance, so I wouldn't take it swimming or even wear this in the shower. You just don't want to take the risk. Nice strap as well, I have to say, the way it integrates. There's also like a leather strap that you get with this particular timepiece, I've been told. So you get a few goodies with it, with a carry case as well. Box is okay, but you're not really buying it for the packaging. You're buying the watch for this unique design. I like the way it's been designed, the side of the case. Let's get the watch on my wrist and see how it wears. And there you have the watch on my wrist. I've just got under 6.5-inch wrist, depending on the weather and how hot it is. But it wears very well. It's very light due to that grade 5 titanium. Really cool buckle as well. Wears very well, very easy to wear, very easy to tell the time. As you can see, the time is 35 minutes past 10. And yeah, really cool. I mean, it's design-wise, I'm still not 100% sure. It looks cool. I think it's definitely a conversation starter. If you're in a room with a lot of watches, people will be asking, what in the name of God is this timepiece? So on that side of things, it's definitely got the cool factor. Whether the price is right, I'm not entirely sure. Only time will tell. However, if you take in consideration all the free world first that I mentioned in the intro, there's a lot going for the watch in terms of innovation and so on. Have they done enough to warrant the price? Only time will tell. Leave your comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this timepiece, and I'll see you in the next video.